Imagine if Sun is the king, Mars is the army commander. Mars is the one which takes care of security. Mars is the one which takes care of your well-being of your human body, your physical strength, your connections, what's the strength of your group? Because Mars represents groups as well. How are your friends? Are they loyal to you? Imagine an army commander who does not have a strength, who's too soft, who's polite, who's not abusing, who says today is Thursday, I will not fight on Thursday. I will not eat meat because this is Saturday. Start following religion. Do you want that kind of an army commander to protect you? Or you want the beast who says there is no religion at all? Let me kill any time of the day. Anything which moves, I will kill. So that is why army commander Mars has no religion at all. Mars is extremely malefic. Wherever it will sit in the chart, it will give you malefic result. It is bound to give it. And this is the strength of Mars. Mars will keep protecting you. I mean, when there's a fight, whom you call? Your friends who can fight with you. You do not call your guru. Guru cannot fight. It's only the Mars who can fight. Physical fights. How much strength do you have in body? Mars. What's your temperament control? Mars. What's the speed of your blood pressure? Mars. When you are angry, what happens? Your blood pressure rises up. When you're feeling low, your blood pressure goes low. This is what the Mars does for you. It is good for Mars to be malefic in your chart. If Mars is not malefic, the person does not have an ego. The person do not dresses up properly. That's a sign of bad Mars. Even, when you see, have you seen army commanders introducing themselves? The way they are dressed up, the amount of time they give to get dressed up. That is what Mars is. If Mars is not malefic in your chart, Mars is sitting with a lot of positive planets, then what happens is you become extreme, you become ditched by your friends. Like whenever people say that I give money to my friend and the money is not being returned back, you have a Mars on a Rahu Ketu axis. You do not have friends, you do not have good Mars. People with good Mars have a very good connections with everyone. People with bad Mars, you will always get no support from friends. Whichever planet Mars is aspecting, Mars will give you strength. Mars will give strength to that particular planet in the form of friends. Be very clear. These things are very subtle things which you need to remember. This one line which I've just taught you will help you in predictions. For example, Mars is aspecting Mercury, Mars is aspecting Saturn, Mars is aspecting Sun. What Mars has? Mars has friends, courage. So Mars will provide, like yesterday I was doing a chart reading for a student. He has Mars, Saturn together, and that was coming to Aries in the progression of Bhrigu. So I said, you are going for a new job, but don't worry, there will be friends who will help you out there. The job is new to you. You have not done this work before, but there will be friends helping you. The reason being is because Mars is sitting with Saturn. In one of the charts, I remember the kid was about to fail. The kid was not very good in studies. But the kid said, this kid was like in engineering final year. The kid said, but I'm not worried. I said, because you're still with your friends, right? You have friends who are continuously backing you up. They said, yes. I have my seniors who are already placed. They have started a company. They have told me after I will finish my engineering, they will intake me in their company. Good Mars. This is how Mars is not letting him take any tension. Imagine you are in problem and you call, if your friend calls you and say, don't worry, this problem is nothing. We'll get through this. I have some connections. We'll go do this. Half of your tension is gone because courage comes only from friends. And when you have a friend now who understands you without even saying, that's the blessing. So Mars will give you friends. Yes, kind of Pushkar. So what Sun can give you? Sun can only give you ego, discipline. Mars can give you courage. So ask for right things from right person. If you ask wrong things from a wrong person, you will not able to get it. Our third malefic is Saturn. So our third malefic says, I have only time. In my domain comes patience. I can grant you time. I can give you patience. Wherever I am sitting, I will take time, but I will make sure that you excel in that field. If I'm in first house, I will take time for your health, but I will make sure that your health is all right. Saturn is malefic as Saturn increases pressure constantly. That is a work of Saturn, to increase pressure. And due to the pressure, you will start transforming. If in Dasha of Saturn, you are imagining that I will not get pressure, that is your misunderstanding about Saturn. A good Saturn will give you good amount of pressure to transform you. Be ready for it. This is one of the rust of the life. Experience the bitterness. People will show their lowest level in Dasha of Saturn. Dasha of Saturn will teach you that when you have nothing, absolutely nothing, when you're alone, when you're in isolation, only good thoughts, only your patience, Only your skill which you have learned over a period of time can help you out. If Mars was groupism, Saturn is isolation. Saturn gives pressure, Mars handles pressure. That is why Mars is exalted in sign of Capricorn. Saturn gets debilitated in Martian sign because Martian sign the energy is extremely high and wants Saturn to perform quickly. It's opposite to its nature. Saturn is exalted in Libra. It's an extremely cold sign. In an extremely cold sign, Saturn performs in a much better way.